Hello there guys and girls, this is ThePrussianPrince with another Total War Attila tournament match of Beta Flash number 90. Round of 8 match between me of Agony Clan and Dzambal of VM. I'm playing as the Vandals and he's playing as the Visigoths. Now let's go over my composition. I've got a fairly balanced composition this time around. Let's see what I'm bringing. And it's on Swamp, by the way, so this is a nice change of pace. It is a different map, one that can play out differently. But anyway, let's see what I've got. I'm gonna go into slow motion this time, and let's see. So I have my Vandal Warlord, Bronze 1. He has Brace. Then in terms of cavalry units, I have very similar stuff. So basically, I have 4 Germanic Horsemen, 3 Gold 1, 1 Silver 2, and then 1 Noble Alani Cav on each flank. Silver 2 here, Silver 2 there. In terms of pike contingent, I have 4 Germanic pikes up front, supporting my 3 Germanic archers and 2 Germanic crossbowmen. I only have 3 swords this time around, but it's just 3 bronze, 1 noble Germanic swordsman. So my build is fairly balanced. 6 cav, skirmishes, pikes, and swords, essentially. It can deal with a lot of things, but let's see what he's got. So I'm going to go into slow motion again. Where's his general? Where's his general? General. I cannot find his general. Okay, there it is. He's in a Germanic noble unit. He has Warcry. Then he has 2 noble Germanic horsemen, bronze 3 on his left, with a Germanic horseman, bronze 3. On his right, looks like basically the same thing. 2 noble Germanics, bronze 3, with a Germanic, bronze 3 as well. He has some shock cav on the field too. In the center, 2 Germanic lancers. These guys, as you can see, they have a decent amount of speed and lots of charge bonus, but just gotta be careful because once they charge in, they're not gonna do too well against melee units. You have to pull them out immediately, whereas it's not particularly the same with melee units, with melee cav. Let's see the rest of his composition. He has 3 Germanic bows, so not the Germanic archers. These guys are far worse than Germanic archers, by the way. Like these guys just look. They don't even have the range that Germanic archers have. So something to keep in mind. Germanic archers have excellent range. These guys do not. But yeah, let's see the rest of his composition. He has 3 Germanic levy. Then we see on each flank 2 Gothic warband, bronze 3. On his left, and looks like not the same thing on his right. No, it is the same thing on his right. My bad. So 4 of those in total, and that seems to be his composition. Don't see anything else that he has. So basically, he has an advantage in terms of cavalry, but a disadvantage when it comes to skirmishing, and not just that, but also he has stronger swords than I do. But I have pikes, so I'm trying to position myself over here because I know if I can position myself here, there's no way he can cross without taking massive casualties. But theoretically, I'm the attacker, so I have to essentially get to him, and this is what I'm going to do because this is very annoying for me because I see his build and I know it's more offensive oriented just because of the fact that he has a lot more cav than I do, and he has not as much skirmishing, but stronger swords. So that is why I'm kind of not sure about moving up to face him. But I'm slowly moving up my contingent here. Also with a noble Germanic swordsman. I'm gonna move up these guys onto my right flank and these guys onto my left. But basically, one-on-one, I can win engagements because my guys are upgraded further than his melee cavalry. But the problem for me is, of course, the fact that he has more cav. So what I have to do is I have to put a crossbowman on each flank and have to start peppering his cav with my archers. Now I'm also focusing on his Germanic bows with my own archers. I'm gonna pull back here, but I will fight kind of uphill, which is not good. But I do get some flaming shots off onto him with the crossbows. This is very important, because this will mean that my Germanic horse bronze one, the gold one, should be able to do even better against his unit. But he's got spear support, so I have to come in here. My noble Germanics are a bit late. I'm trying to position my pikes here, but he does get them around quite nicely. And he gets them through here with the Germanic Lancers, but Germanic Lancers in melee will lose to my noble Germanic swords. But my pike unit over there, you can see that it basically got destroyed because he managed to do very well here. But look at his noble Germanic sword horses. They're not doing so well anymore, and neither is my unit over here. It's getting swamped. But this unit for me is winning against his Germanic horsemen. This unit is beating his noble Germanic horsemen, so I like the engagements that are happening for me. I'm gonna have to keep making sure that my Germanic pikes are gonna be in good positions here. So he's broken through here, but this savior noble Germanic swordsman is going to hold him away, and I'm killing off his Germanic bows. I'm gonna engage or pull away my Vandal Warlord here, going to crush this Germanic Lancer. Still, my noble Alani cavalry are actually starting to lose this engagement somehow, despite the fact that they were winning. And I'm gonna move 3 more cav units onto this flank, and this is gonna be massive because now he's doing the same. And I've got my cav much closer to the engagement than he does, and I still have Germanic crossbowmen left. With my archers, I'm killing his archers, and with my crossbowmen, I'm killing his cav. That's what I'm trying to do right now. And I'm holding him with my Germanic horsemen. He does break through here, which I noticed, so I'm going to go into his lancers with my Germanic horsemen here, hold them off the field. He's broken through here, and I actually don't notice until it's very late. So my Germanic horsemen, my Germanic crossmen will take a lot of damage for no reason. Here I'm going to once again engage, because I need to make sure that he can't break through here. I'm going to reposition my pikes, my noble Germanic swordsmen fighting over here. But I've got archers still on the field. I'm gonna go for a nice charge into this Gothic warband. It's going to destroy the warband unit. And that charge. And here I'm losing my cav though. He lost his Germanic horseman too though. So my noble Lani cav did fine in that regard. You can see that there is... I can't see the max morale, but I upgraded it more, so I have more morale than him there, which is why that happened. But my Germanic horsemen here holding off so well his cavalry here. I'm really proud of them. And his horses are actually starting to die. I'm gonna get in pikes here to support my melee contingent. I'll get those Gothic warbands killed. I'm holding off his Germanic levy with my noble Germanic swordsman. I'm definitely gonna win that. These Germanic crossmen still alive will be very important. I need to focus this blob of cavalry that he has and take it off the field. I've got pikes still destroying his Gothic warband over here as he's trying to pull away. He's taken massive damage on them, trying to go around with Germanic levy. This Germanic pike is doing so well for me. He actually got through with the Gothic warband, which means I have to pull away my archers and my Germanic crossbowmen. That was a good move by him. But once I take care of this noble Germanic horseman, I should be able to flank around easily and destroy his Germanic horseman. It should be no problem for me in that regard. So I'm destroying his Gothic warband again with the Germanic. I'm actually focusing his general, or this noble Germanic horseman, I think. Yeah, I need to focus that noble Germanic horseman. I have this Germanic horseman on the field that's still alive for me. It should be able to go for rear charges. And I'm going to engage this noble Germanic swordsman here, which is going to do very well. It is very tired, but it's up against exhausted units, so it will do well. My general is basically off the field now, so that is a problem, but he's not dead. He's not dead, so my units are not routing. This pike unit has helped so long here, and yeah, my general is dead now, so this is huge. I need to destroy his cavalry as quick as I can. This one unit actually made it through, but I do get some nice volleys into it. It's gonna get some kills. It should get a lot of kills onto my archers here, but it's going to go through and do a lot of damage, but he does get shot by the crossman. He's getting lots of kills onto my archers. He actually routed some of them, and This is bad for me, but still the engagement over here, I am still doing well. This Germanic Horseman is beasting it up right now. I've got pikes over here, I've still got crossbows, so at this point I think it's basically game. Let's zoom in a little bit and go for some close-up shots. You can see these guys are running off the field, and it is basically victory. So let's look at the statistics. My horses did fairly alright. Well, some of them did, but they were fairly expensive. The Noble Alani ones especially. Now in terms of pikes, my pikes did surprisingly well for their price. Very, very cheap pikes. I'm really proud of them. And look at my Germanic archers. Very well done by them. Also by the Germanic crossbowmen. Even the Noble Germanic swordsmen holding their own. My general also. As for his troops, well, of course Gothic Warband did well because they destroy Noble Germanic swords and pikes. Actually, the pikes they don't do as well against, but the Noble Germanic swords, definitely. So for his cav, you can see his Noble Germanic horsemen overall did not do great. I neutralized him pretty well. Yeah, you can just look at his cavalry and see that it's not very effective. Especially the Noble Germanic horsemen, because they are so expensive. You gotta be really careful with how you use them. But that is the game, so hope you guys enjoyed. If you wanna, yeah. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, share the video, and I'll see you next time. Sorry about that.